We don't touch, but something pulls me closer every time you breathe. Like a force without a warning, like a truth I won't believe. There's no label, no direction, just a pull I can't outrun. Like I'm orbiting a feeling that was never meant to come. No collision, confession. Still I'm falling all the same. Gravity without touch, pulling me too much. No beginning, no end, just a space we pretend. I don't move, I don't try, still I drift to your side, like a star out of place, caught in your quiet space. Suspension, like it's waiting to resolve, but it never finds the answer. Just another soft dissolve. Your voice lingers like a shadow, brushing lightly through my mind, leaving traces I can't follow, leave behind. If I break this quiet orbit, would I finally be free, or just lost without the gravity that was holding? Still I fall, that might be everything after all. You don't speak, but something lingers, like a weight that doesn't fall, in the corners of the quiet, in the pauses of it all. There's a shape your silence traces through the air I'm breathing in, like an outline made of absence where your words have never been. I don't ask for explanation, I just listen to the space your silence leaves, wraps around me slowly, says more than it should, knows me more than closely. In the hush I stay, in we don't say. There's a truth that never fades in the space your silence leaves. Saxophone moves like a whisper through a room that knows your name. Every note a soft reminder that the feeling stayed the same. I could fill it with distraction, I could break it with a sound, but the quiet holds you better than anything I've found. Even breathing feels adjusted, like it bends around your trace. There's a rhythm in your absence that I cannot quite replace. If I spoke, would it collapse it? Would it scatter into air, or just build another silence that still leads me back to there? Maybe meaning lives in silence more than anything we say. Maybe words would only ruin what the quiet wants to stay. In the space you remain, soft and undefined again. You don't pull me like a force, you just lean into my space, like a quiet kind of gravity. I don't notice till I stay. There's no pressure, no insistence, just a softness in the way that I slowly start to orbit every word you never say. Soft gravity pulling me slowly, no urgency, just moving through me. I don't resist, I don't deny, I just exist inside your time. feeling that I never learned to name. Every note just draws me closer without asking me to change. There's a comfort in the motion, in the way it doesn't fight, like I'm falling without falling through a calm and endless night. Even distance feels connected, like it bends around your trace. There's no need to close the gap when you're already in this space. If I try to step away now, would it pull me back again, or just linger in the silence like it never had to end? Is it love or just a moment that refuses to release? Is it something I can hold, or just something I can be? Soft gravity still remains, even when I drift away. We don't end, we just go quiet, like a room that dims its light, like a thought that keeps on circling but never lands in sight. Every time we drift apart, we don't really disappear, we just fold into the silence that we somehow always hear. There's a place we never leave, even when we walk away. The quiet we keep returning to feels more honest than the truth. In the spaces we refuse, there's a version me and you that never breaks, never moves, just exists without a clue. We don't fall, we don't choose. The quiet we keep returning to. Saxophone leans into stillness, like it knows where we remain. Every note just brushes meaning, then dissolves into the same. We could try to change the pattern, say the things we never say, but the silence feels familiar. In a way, we let it stay. Time becomes a soft emotion when we stop to chase the end. We just hover in the middle of a moment we extend. If we broke it, would it free us, or just leave us something new, something louder than the silence we've been hiding in all through? answer. Maybe sound would only blur what we feel beneath the surface of a moment that won't stir. Still we go, still we do, back into the quiet we knew. There's a shift we almost notice right before it becomes real, like the air begins to tighten around something we can feel. Every glance gets slightly longer, every word begins to slow, like we're standing on the edge of the moment before we know. The moment before we know is where everything can grow. Not defined, not confined, just a feeling in the flow. We don't move, we don't show, we just stay inside the glow of the moment before. Saxophone leans into tension, like it's holding something back. Every phrase just builds the distance before it fades into the black. There's a beauty in the waiting, in the way it doesn't land, like the answer might destroy it if we chose to understand. Even silence feels electric, like it's charged with what could be. Every second stretching wider, holding possibility. If we crossed into the knowing, would it break what we became? Would it turn into a story we could never play the same? Maybe knowing is the magic, maybe mystery is truth. Maybe what we're feeling now is the purest form of proof. Don't define, don't control. Stay inside what we didn't say. Every glance a full translation of a world we kept at bay. There were meanings in the pauses, in the spaces in between, like a language made of absence that we never let be seen. A language we never spoke still echoes in my mind. Every word we never wrote feels somehow defined. We don't need the sound, we don't need the line. We were understood in a way we can't define. Saxophone begins to murmur, like it knows what we concealed. Every phrase a quiet sentence of a truth we never revealed. We could try to learn the grammar of a love we never named, but the beauty was the mystery of a meaning uncontained. Even now I catch the rhythm of the way you used to breathe, like a sentence left suspended, still unfolding underneath. If I spoke it into being, would it lose what made it real, or just break the fragile balance that we never tried to heal? Maybe words would only ruin what was perfect in disguise. Maybe silence was the only way we ever told the truth. Still I hear what we knew in a language made of you. We are the unfinished equation of us, a sum that never settles into dust. The bass line poses questions with every note, a theory left afloat, a cryptic quote. Some nights we balance perfectly in grace, some nights the variables shift their place. The sax is working out the unsolved parts, the algebra of hearts, the art of starts. We add and we subtract, we multiply the ache, a constant we can't break for heaven's sake. The answer always drifting just beyond our grasp, a pen that cannot clasp a fading map. We'll never reach the final equal sign, and maybe that's the beauty of the design. An infinite progression, a curve without an end, a theorem we defend, my friend. Is penciling impossibilities between the certainties, the quiet ease. The brushes keep the rhythm patient, true, a proof we're moving through, me and you. Let it never be complete, let the mystery repeat. In the spaces we don't solve, of us, unsolved, unfolding, enough. We didn't name that afternoon, a golden hour that ended much too soon. The baseline glowed like honey in the air, wordless prayer, a silent care. We didn't try to capture it in words, just let it be, like nesting birds. The sax held up the warmth without a phrase, a summer haze, a gentle blaze. Some things are truer when they're left unnamed, the game that cannot be claimed. We let the light just be whatever it was, a because without a because. The light we didn't name is still with me, a glow I carry silently. the edges of the glow, a soft and steady flow, a quiet show. What if the most sacred things are the ones that never need names? What if the truest knowing is the one that never claims? A light remains still unnamed, a treasure that I never framed. It asks for nothing, not a word, the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Trace me a cartography of embers, darling. Map the places where the heat still lingers on. The base is drawing borders where the passion used to burn. A map of our return at every turn. These glowing lines connect the then and now. A geography of what we still allow. The axis marking landscapes we once crossed. What was gained and what was lost, at what cost? A trail of fading warmth across the bedroom floor. A memory outside the door forevermore. The contours of a hand, the echo of a kiss. A topography of bliss we can't dismiss. Follow the embers, they still know the way. Through the ashes of 100 yesterdays. Every coal still holds a memory of fire, a map of our desire, climbing higher. The Rhodes is painting contours soft and gold. A story that the years have gently told. The brushes sketch the outlines of a shape. We've learned to navigate, escape. Nothing There is a thirst that drinks itself inside, a craving that no longer needs to hide. The baseline flows like water finding sea, a self-sufficiency, a mystery. I used to reach for you to fill the space. Now I find the fullness in this place. The sax is singing solo, unashamed, a voice that's been reclaimed, unnamed, untamed. The longing hasn't vanished, it's just changed. A landscape rearranged, a life exchanged for something that I carry on my own. A thirst I've always known, now fully grown. It drinks itself and finds it is enough, no longer needing anyone to stuff the hollow that was once a begging bowl. Now a river whole, a self-made soul. Cup is full, the cup is me. A thirst that drinks itself is free. No bottom, no edge, no end to find. Just the taste of my own mind. discipline of not knowing now, a skill I never thought I'd learn to allow. The baseline asks a question with no answer. gentle dancer, a slow trancer. My hands are open, not clutching at the wire, a letting go of needing to define the sky. The sax hums in the key of maybe, a soft baby, a hazy sea. I used to need to name the shape of things, to clip the wings of all that uncertainty brings. But now I let the mystery be mystery, a different history, a new circuitry. Not knowing is a discipline of trust, a letting go of what I thought I must. Control, predict, define, contain, a patient rain, a loosened chain. The Rhodes is hovering between two chords, a place where understanding boards. The brushes wait, they do not force the beat, a gentle feet, a quiet seat. What if the answers are not the point? What if the questions are annoying? The not knowing is a space to breathe, a faith beneath a reef. I do not know, and that is fine. A discipline I call mine. The questions rest, the answers wait. I am learning not to need the gate. I perform a ritual of small forgetting each night, letting go of details that don't need to stay bright. The bass line carries fragments to the sea, a slow The sax exhales a cloud of what's not needed, a field unseated, a task completed. I used to hoard each moment, hold it tight, afraid that losing one would lose the light. But now I know that memory breathes better when I let the smaller letters fade and wither. Small forgetting is a ritual of grace, a way to make more spacious space for what is heavy, what is true. A clearing in the mind for you. The road is losing edges, soft and blurred, unmerciful, forgiving word. The brushes sweep the dust of yesterday, a quiet way, a gentle sway. Not everything deserves to stay. Some things are meant to drift away. The art is knowing what to keep and what to let fall into sleep. I let the small things go tonight, a ritual of releasing light. What matters stays, the rest will fade. A clearing I have made and made and made and made and made. I'm learning to unremember you. A slow and quiet thing to do. The bass line loosens grip, note by note. A weight I used to tote, a boat afloat. Not forgetting that's a different art. This is letting memory depart from the center to the edge, then to the rim. A fading hymn, a limb grown dim. The details soften like a photograph, left too long in a careless draft. Your voice becomes a hum I used to know, a river slow, letting go. Unremembering is not erasing, it's a gentle rearranging picture inside my mind, leaving empty space behind. The road is fading colors into gray, a peaceful kind of sway, a soft decay. The brushes whisper secrets to the air, a lightness everywhere, a quiet care. Just learn to live upon the ridge, where I can see you far away, and not return there every day. I'm learning to unremember now the how, the when, the why, the wow. You fade like twilight into blue, and I am learning to unremember you. There is the patience of unspoken things between us, a quiet that has learned to trust. The bass line waits like breath before a word, a soundless chord, a muted bird. We carry sentences we'll never finish, a warmth that doesn't need to diminish. The sax hums underneath the conversation, a slow foundation, a hesitation. Some truths are truer when they're left to rest, a guest that never needs to be a guest. I've learned to love the words that never land, a gentle hand, an open hand. Unspoken things have patience like the trees. They sway in silence, hold the breeze. They do not beg to be released. moments without rush. A hush, a hush, a hush. What if everything that matters grows in the space where words don't scatter? What if the most sacred sound is the one that never leaves the ground? Let them wait, these things unsaid. A garden growing in my head. Their patience is a gift I keep, and in their silence I can sleep. Night settles gently on my shoulders, soft as secrets I never told her. Bass hums warm beneath my breath, guiding me through thoughts unsaid. Rhodes bloom tender, slowly rising, like a memory I stopped revising. Saxon furls in velvet air, touching places I still repair. I move through shadows without speaking. Stillness answers what I'm seeking. Drums brush lightly near my skin, inviting calm to drift within. My voice blends low with every tone, a quiet warmth I've always known. And as the city breathes in blue, I find a softer side of truth. In the midnight soft gloom, I grow quietly in the room. Slow wine, low light, velvet room. Your shadow leans into mine. Every sip pulls me deeper into this halftime night. Nothing loud, nothing sharp, only warmth between the lines. Your eyes speaking broken chords that my heart translates. Slow wine and low light, we don't need to rush tonight. Let the bass hold every truth, let the jazz decide what's right. No promises in sight, just feeling soft and loose. Slow wine and low light, I'm falling into you. Lipstick marks on crystal glass, time dissolves in smoke. Your laughter barely touches sound, like a private joke. If the night forgets our names, let the rhythm still remain. Every note remembers us, even when we change. Slow wine and low light, we don't need to rush tonight. Let the bass hold every truth, let the jazz decide what's right. No promises in sight, just feeling soft and loose. Slow wine and low light, I'm falling into you. Sex whispers what we hide in the corners of our chest. If this moment breaks at dawn, at least we felt our best. Slow wine and low light, till the room begins to fade. I'll keep this groove inside my soul for every choice I made. Fade warm, fade slow. Whispering streets before the dawn, soft gray light along the road. Every shadow Coffee steam from early diners rises slowly in the air, while the final notes of jazz float like memories somewhere. Maybe love is just a moment that the night can understand, like a quiet song returning softly through an open hand. And the whisper streets grow brighter as the morning sky turns blue, but the melody keeps playing every time I think of you. Slow rain falling on the pavement, silver lines along the street. Every drop becomes a rhythm with the sound of passing feet. Neon signs begin to shimmer through the mist of midnight air, while the sax begins to whisper like a voice that isn't there. Slow rain on the empty streets tonight, soft reflections in the light. Every melody begins to flow where the lonely heartbeats go. Taxi headlights drifting slowly through the quiet silver rain. memories still shining through the corners of my brain. Windows glowing high above me hold the stories of the night. Every room another rhythm, every dream another light. Maybe love was just a moment, floating softly through the tune, like a quiet jazz confession underneath the fading moon. Amber light spills through the open blinds, city breathing slow like it's out of time. Your reflection sways in the fading room. I taste the night, let the moment bloom. Every chord is pulling me near, every sigh sounds sincere. Stay a little longer in this flame, soft piano calling out your name. Hold the night, don't let it run. Feel the love before it's gone. Stay a little closer, don't turn away. Jazz and smoke drifting where we lay in this warm and quiet place. We let the world slowly fade. Low bass breathing under my skin. Brush drums whisper where we've been. Your eyes speak soft, your lips stay still. Every silence bends to your will. Time dissolves into tone. I don't feel alone. I don't feel alone. so don't turn away. Jazz and smoke drifting where we lay in this warm and quiet place. We let the world slowly fade. No tomorrow in our hands, just slow heartbeats unplanned. If the sunrise breaks too soon, let it catch us in this tune. Stay inside this sound, where gentle hearts feel safe and found. Under lights of amber tone, we're not lonely, just alone. Hold it close. Don't let go. Don't let go. Yellow taxis rolling slowly through the glow of traffic lights. City breathing in the distance underneath the velvet night. Radio plays quiet jazz notes floating through the dashboard glow. Every chord feels like a memory from a love so long ago. Quiet taxi blues tonight, rolling under silver light. Every mile another dream, flowing through the midnight stream. Saxophone along the highway sings a lonely tender line, like the echo of a heartbeat lost somewhere in space and time. Window fog and passing headlights paint reflections on the glass, like a story slowly fading as the quiet hours pass. Maybe somewhere in the city you can hear this melody drifting softly through the darkness, like a ghost of you. anything anymore. Quiet corners of the night where the street lights softly glow. Every shadow slowly moving in a rhythm calm and slow. Lonely footsteps down the pavement echo through the empty air, while the sax begins to murmur stories no one else can hear. Quiet corners in the night, dreams dissolving in the light. Every note begins to flow where the silent heartbeats go. Open windows in the distance, let the midnight music rise. Like a velvet wave of rhythm floating softly through the skies. Passing trains beyond the river sing a distant gentle tune. Like a quiet jazz confession underneath across the room, a warmth that melts away the gloom. Your voice a soft electric breeze, a whisper drifting through the leaves. The road hums warm beneath the night, casting everything in amber light. Your hand rests gently over mine, a fragile thread that feels divine. Honey night murmur low and sweet, a rhythm where our heartbeats meet. Wrap me in your subtle heat, where every moment feels complete. If the dark begins to roam, let your breath become my home. I'll follow where your whispers lead to every gentle, tender need. And the sax floats soft like falling lace, a drifting sigh through empty space. You pull me closer without a word, a silent truth easily heard. Honey night murmur low and sweet, a rhythm where our heartbeats meet. Keep me in your soft retreat till dawn forgets our hidden beat. Shadows drift across the floor, breathing slow like they remember you. I watch them move with the rhythm, soft, unbroken, full of quiet grace. My voice follows, warm and low, dissolving into the late night air. And I almost feel your presence in the gentle sway of the bass, in the careful whisper of the rose. These shadows breathe like you, soft, steady, familiar, and every sax note feels like a hand reaching back through time. I let myself fall into the memory just for a moment. between my thoughts. I sway with the rhythm, letting it hold me where you once stood. Warm, kind, almost real. Almost real. But when the song ends, only shadows remain. She sings, the room gets warm, like a quiet storm. Every light bends low, just to know. Every note feels close and real. What we feel, stay right here inside her tone. Let it wrap us home. If the night begins to bloom, stay tuned. Stay a little closer now. Feel it somehow. In this warmth light around the skyline. Golden windows glowing low. Every heartbeat in the rhythm moves as slow as drifting smoke. Empty avenues are dreaming underneath the neon rain, and the saxophone is telling every story left in pain. Velvet night, rhythm in my soul, slow and steady, losing control. Every whisper in the sound turns a lonely world around. Footsteps fading down the corner where the lonely lovers meet. Every melody is wandering through the silence of the street. City buses sigh and whisper, rolling slowly through the night, like the pulse of distant thunder, hidden softly out of sight. Maybe love was just a moment, floating softly through the blue, like a quiet jazz confession, still returning back to you. Velvet night, rhythm in my soul, slow and steady, losing control. Every whisper in the sound turns a lonely world around. And then the sax fades in the distance, like a dream that drifts away, leaving only quiet echoes of the words we couldn't say. cigar smoke curling in the air, slow wine resting on your stare. Every laugh feels low and warm, like a coming storm. Every note leans into you, every breath feels true. Stay a little longer, please. Let the night move how it needs. If this moment slips away, let it drift, don't stay. Stay a little closer now. Feel it somehow in this tender broken time. You are mine. Low bass breathing through the floor, brush drums asking for more. Your fingers trace the rim of everything within. Time forgets its place in your face. Stay a little longer, please. Let the night move how it needs. If this moment slips away, let it drift on. Stay, stay a little closer now. Feel it somehow in this tender broken time. You are mine. No future, no past, just something built to last. If the morning calls too soon, let it hum this tune. Stay, let it flow. Nothing else to know. Under a light so soft and slow, let me go. Breathe it in. Feel the skin. Honeyed stillness fills the room, soft and warm and gentle bloom. Your breath glides soft along my cheek, saying things you never speak. The night hangs heavy in your eyes, the quiet truth in their disguise. You pull me in with just one sigh, where the tension learns to die. In this honeyed stillness now, hold me warm, show me how. Let your whisper melt the night, let your breath become my light. Your heartbeat hums beneath your touch, soft and slow, but says so much. We drift in rhythm without a word. Let the honey settle deep. Let the stillness softly see through the spaces we don't show, where the tender feelings go. In this honeyed stillness now, hold me warm, show me how. Let your whisper melt the night. Let your breath become my light. Let the stillness linger on, where our quiet hearts belong. Gold lamps fading through the haze, empty glasses, tangled days. Your smile breaks the tired room like a familiar tune. Every note feels worn and true, every sound leans into you. Stay a little longer here, let the night stay clear. If the world slips out of sight, hold me tight. Stay right where the light is warm, safe from the storm. In this soft and golden place, time slows its pace. Low bass resting in my chest, brush drums letting us rest. Your voice hums under mine, out of time. Time bends low, moves us slow. Stay a little longer here, let the night stay clear. If the world slips out of sight, hold me tight. Stay right where the light is warm, safe from the storm. In this soft and golden place, time slows its pace. No future drawn in lines, just borrowed time. If the morning finds us still, let it feel. Stay under this glow. Let the feeling show under lamps of tired gold. We unfold. between applause and silence now. The room forgets the how. Your voice stays hanging near, crystal clear. Every echo feels too real, hard to feel. Stay right here before it ends. Let the silence bend. Hold the night without a sound all around. Stay a little closer now. Take a bow in this space between the claps. We collapse. Low bass resting in the air. Brush drums barely there. Your smile fades soft and slow, like you know. Time steps back off the track. Stay right here before it ends. Let the silence bend. Hold the night without a sound all around. Stay a little closer now. Take a bow in this space between the claps. We collapse. No encore plan, just stand if the room forgets our name. Still the same. Stay curtain low, don't go under lights that slowly drown. We bow. Empty hands, soft commands. No reflections in the rain. Shimmer softly on the street. Every color slowly drifting with the rhythm of my feet. Late night traffic far away hums a quiet silver tone, while the sax begins to whisper like a voice I've always known. Neon reflections in the rain tonight, dancing softly in the light. Every drop becomes a sound, while the lonely night spins around. Cafe windows glowing gently through the mist of city air, and the rhythm of the evening keeps drifting through the streets we used to know. Steam rising through the air. Every note the sax is playing feels like someone sitting there. Outside rain begins to whisper through the glow of streetlight gold, while the quiet cafe music tells the stories never told. Midnight coffee, Saxon Lane, soft reflections on the pane. Every chord begins to flow like the love we used to know. Lonely pages in a notebook hold the words I never said, while the rhythm of the piano moves like thoughts inside my head. Late night strangers passing slowly through the amber city glow. Every life a quiet rhythm in the midnight ebb and flow. Maybe somewhere in this moment love is drifting through tune, like a gentle jazz confession underneath the quiet moon. Midnight coffee slowly cools while the final notes remain, like a memory still living in the rhythm of the rain. Dim lights in a quiet lounge, amber shadows on the wall, bass line keeps on walking, like the rhythm of the moon. Dim lights and quiet jazz tonight, dreams dissolving in the light. Every melody we hear feels like someone drawing near. Lonely glasses on the table catch reflections from the stage, while the music keeps on drifting through the soft and smoky haze. Outside rain begins to whisper through the cool and silver air. But the rhythm in the lounge feels like something we once shared. Maybe love is just a rhythm floating softly through the song, like a gentle jazz confession that keeps drifting all night long. Slowly start to fade as the final chord appears, but the melody keeps living in the silence of the years. When her voice comes falling down, every wall turns into sound. The room holds every tone like it's known. Every word cut soft and deep. Wake and sleep. Stay a little closer Hear her howl in this slow and open tone. We're home. Low bass barely breathing through, brush drums follow you. Her eyes close when it's right, late night. Time stands still, bends to will. Stay right here, let her sing. Feel everything. If the night begins to sway, let it stay. Stay a little closer now. Hear her howl in this slow and open tone. We're home. No stage, no show, just this glow. If the silence wants to stay, let it play. Stay, hear her low. Let it go under voice and gentle sound. We're bound. Voice fades last. Hold the past. Slow hands resting on the bar. We don't need to go far. Your voice drops soft and low like it knows. Every sound feels skin to skin, pulling in. Stay right here, don't pull away. Let the night delay. Hold the dark between each breath. Nothing left. Stay a little closer still. Feel the thrill in this touching quiet tone. We're alone. Low bass barely holding time. Brush drums fall behind. Your smile curves the night just right. Oh, time lets go, nice and slow. Stay right here, don't pull away. Let the night delay. Hold the dark between each breath. Nothing left. Stay a little closer still. Feel the thrill in this touching quiet tone. We're alone. No words now, just how. If the feeling starts to shake, let it take. Stay slow, hands speak so weak. Under breath skyline, the night unfolded slowly, like a page turned by an invisible hand. I sit still, letting the hush fill my lungs, my voice low and warm as it melts into the chords. The bass glides beneath me, steady and sure, a quiet comfort I didn't know I needed. And somewhere far above, the stars hum to the city's poles, echoing the softness in my chest that only appears at this hour. Whispers beneath the skyline tell me stories I once tried to forget. The sax glides through my thoughts, painting silhouettes of everything I lost, and I breathe slowly, deeply, letting each note heal a little more. My hands rest quietly on the windowsill, feeling the coolness of the outside world. I imagine someone out there listening to the same lonely rhythm. Maybe we're all drifting in our own